What is going on, guys? DBG here. In this video, we are going to be doing another tier list for the small forwards. This is going to be my last video today. I decided to take a day off the No Money Spend series because I'm not going to lie, there is nothing to do right now. So obviously, I was in college all day, came back, had to play a basketball game, so I had no time to grind players. And apart from grinding Evo cards, which I'm nowhere close to getting any card Evo'd up, there is literally nothing to do right now. I'm not going to be able to go 12-0 in a day. So there's no point me trying to do that. There's no content, so I guess tomorrow, because I'm pretty much off college all day, will be me trying to go 12-0, but that's just not happening for today. But anyway, we're still going to get 2 videos out. Still doing small forward tier list today, power forward tomorrow, and center on Friday. But anyway, now let's go on to it. So before we get onto this is just my opinion. Like, a lot of people are complaining, saying I'm only giving my opinion and I'm not giving a definitive list. It's like, yes, this list cannot be objective. I cannot objectively talk about these guys. I can only talk about how I've played using them and how they've been used against me. Some cards that I don't like will be a little bit higher than I think because people have destroyed me with them. And yeah, if your favorite card is low on this list, again, these are the best small forwards. So these are probably the 25 or so best small forwards in the game. But anyway, that is over a minute talking, so now let's get on to it. Luca Tanja is going firmly in A tier. So Doncic has got Hall of Fame difficult shots, a decent 3-ball, he's got quick draw, so his release is relatively quick. He's got Floor General Gold, which is good. Unfortunately, Floor General doesn't stack. Imagine if Floor General stacked. Every card getting, like, if you have 4 Floor General players on the floor, every card getting a plus 12 and everything. It would be ridiculous. But, yeah, so Doncic, if you want a primary ball handler, is fantastic. Can shoot the ball moderately well. And yeah, is a really, really good card. Junior Bridgeman, as an Amethyst is alright. As a Diamond, when he gets Evo'd up, is really good. I'm going to put him in A tier as well. So Bridgeman shoots the ball well. He's got the generic release. He's just overall just good at kind of everything in this game. So definitely a good card to use. Next, we have got John Havlicek. Havlicek is going into B tier. So Havlicek is a card that can shoot the ball relatively well, can defend well. His stats when he goes to a diamond are amazing, but he does not play anywhere near what his stats would suggest. Not a bad card by any means, not a great card. Carmelo Anthony is a weird one because I've never enjoyed using him, and I've never had him destroy me. This is going to be probably the controversial one because a lot of guys are going to love this card and think it's one of the best cards in the game. I've used it a good few times. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan at all. Like, I've got that Dwayne Wade collection completely, or I'll complete it on my PC account, and Carmelo Anthony doesn't even make my squad. Next up is Kiki Vandeweghe, and this is one of the greats from NBA 2K19, and just like most of the greats, the only way I can describe them is they're good, they're just not the same. And that's what I have to say about Kiki Vandeweghe. He is a good card, he's just not the same. He's just not the same as he was in 2K19. Nowhere near as cheesy. The way the game's played doesn't really fit his style. And while he's got a great 3-ball rating, I could not buy a bucket with him. I couldn't buy a bucket with him. And he's just, I don't know why. I do not know why he does not play well for me. So I can't really justify putting him higher than B tier. Gordon Hayward, again, is another one of those cards that some people really love. I just never got used to him. I didn't really enjoy using the card. I just felt like he didn't do much. Didn't shoot the ball particularly well, wasn't a great defender, didn't slash particularly well, and was just kind of all around meh, which is why he's right in the middle. Then we've got Paul Pierce. Paul Pierce is going into S tier. Paul Pierce has got one of the best releases, if not the best release in the game with quick draw this year. He can slash, he's money. He's money. This game's more about releases than ratings. He's got a high rating and a great release. He is absolutely money. And not only that, when I play against Pierce, Pierce has absolutely torched me multiple times. There was no question about it, Paul Pierce going in S tier. I'm shocked because Pierce is normally not great in 2K, but he's going to S tier. Cliff Hagan is going into D tier. He can't make my B team in my No Money Spend squad over Sapphires. He is going into D tier. Some people like him. He's a 6'4" small forward who can't hit a shot for me. Larry Bird is going into C tier. Another player that I just really don't like. I have him. I got him. He's in my No Money Spend squad, but not for long. I prefer using the Nemanja Bjelica to him. Like, literally. Bird Because sometimes Bird can hit shots, Cliff Hagan can't. That's the only thing keeping him at a D tier, is that sometimes Bird plays well. Most of the time, Larry Bird plays like a D tier player. It's just that sometimes, randomly, he might play like an S tier player, which is why I have him in a C tier. Dominique Wilkins, S tier. Used him once, fantastic player, no question about it. Chris Mullin, A tier. A tier, yeah. His release is really good. So, even though in the games I used him, he didn't do particularly well, he greened a lot of shots, and he does have some good shooting badges. Release really nice. So yeah, I'm going to put him in A tier, but he'd be kind of a lower A tier than these two guys. Jamal Mashburn, I've used him once. Didn't do much, didn't do great, didn't do badly. Going right, bang smack in the middle. And it's the exact same with Glen Rice. I couldn't hit many shots with him. He is going again, bang smack in the middle. Again, when I've used him, didn't do anything wrong. Hit a couple of shots and he was open. Didn't light it up completely. So I can't really justify putting him any higher. And he played well enough that I can't really put him lower. Like C and D are either for cards that aren't great stats wise, or cards that just, like Bird and Cliff Hagan, that just play way under what their stats would suggest. Now we are on to the lower rated players. Larry Keane. This is a weird one because I'm going to have to put him in C tier. Because his animations are unbelievable. They're unbelievable. And what I've said is that just like someone like a Kirilenko, whose animations are really good, when Larry Keane if he ends up getting an amethyst or a diamond with good ball handling stats and a good 3-ball, it's game over. That'll be one of the best cards in the game. He got a great leaner. He's got a good jump shot release. He goes to the basket really well, dunks really well, plays good defense, and is big and has a player model in game that feels a lot bigger than 6'9". Now we're on to Ben Simmons. Can't really shoot it, but because he is arguably one of the most unguardable players in triple threat, he's going into B tier. In Unlimited, he'd be in C tier compared to these guys. Because he's so good in triple threat, he's going B tier. Kevin Durant is going C tier, not a bad card, shoots the ball moderately well, just not spectacular at all. We've got Darius Miles, who I don't know what the hell's happened post-patch, but even the one I was using was draining threes. He can suddenly hit so many 3-pointers. I don't know why it is, but the fact is he had been playing like a C tier player, and now he's playing like an A tier, borderline S tier player. So I'm going to put him bang smack in the middle in B tier. It's just the last day or two against me, he's destroyed me, and I've been using him and he's been dominating. Now we are on to Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay is a lot of people's favorite players. He has a bit of a Larry Keane about him, that he feels a lot taller than 6'9". It's kind of hard to explain, but if you've used him, you'll get it. Good release, good at going to the basket. Like, look, Rudy Gay has been better than all these guys. Regardless of rating, he feels better than all these guys. For me, he is going into A tier. Kawhi Leonard is the most meh card in the game. And I don't mean meh as in meh in terms of the best in them. Like, these guys all here in B tier, compared to the rest of these cards, are just bang average. But compared to, like, your average small forward, they're really good still. Because this is the best list. Like, Kevin Durant's a really good card. I don't think he's as good as any of these. Kawhi Leonard, he's just meh. He's never done anything. Like, in-game, there are better defenders than him. He can't really shoot the ball. He can't really go to the basket. He's not particularly fast. His defense badges are okay. Like, Terrence Ferguson's better than him. Terrence Ferguson is better stats-wise and has better badges than Kawhi Leonard. And I'm not even kidding. Kawhi Leonard is going down here in D tier. Paul George has got Gold Intimidator, a good release. His shot feels better than it should. He's 6'9", so he's got a bit of length. Paul George is going up into C tier. Again, just really poor stats, and his badges are alright, but his stats are so poor that I can't really justify putting him up here with some diamonds. And he doesn't have like the cheesy animations like a Ben Simmons. But Charles Sprewell, I'm going to say his Sapphire would be in D tier. His Ruby, once he gets Quick Draw, will go up to C tier. His Amethyst would probably go up into B tier. And his Diamond is right up in here in A tier. So he is making his way up. Each upgrade goes up 1 tier. Wally Szczerbiak, oh, this is... he's going A tier. Wally Szczerbiak is going A tier. He's money. He is absolutely cash. Like, I can't... He shoots the ball better than all of these guys here. All of these guys. He goes to the basket. He's deceptively good at going to the basket, so I can't justify... Yeah, no. He's going in A tier. A lot of you guys are probably going to say it's a ridiculous one, but this is my list. This is from me playing. I really like Szczerbiak. He's going up into A tier. Corey Maggette, C tier. He's alright. Nothing spectacular. LeBron James, I couldn't buy a bucket with him, so I'm going to have to put him into D tier. I've used him a few times. I have all the amethysts on my PC squad. I tried to use all the current amethysts in one game to see if they were any good, and none of them were really standouts except for one a little bit later. But yeah, LeBron's got into D tier. James Posey shoots the ball well. Fantastic defender. 6'8", so he's got some length. He's going into C tier. Mo Peterson, Ruby would be in B tier. Once he goes to an Amethyst, he is a fantastic card. He is going into A tier. I haven't checked it, but I would hope that the patch where they took away Jamal Crawford's 2-guard position changes Mo Peterson so he actually has a secondary position. But right now he's small forward/small forward. Doesn't really make much sense. But he's 6'9", so got a bit of length, good shooter, and a really good card. So now we're on to, let's put Mo Peterson back into where he was. Now we're on to Gerald Green. Gerald Green, as I've said a few times, he's green by name and green by release. This game is more about releases than anything else. Gerald Green is going bang smack in the middle in B tier. Again, for a card you get for 15 wins in Triple Threat Online, and if you guys are using like underrated teams, you guys are using really cheap teams, he's a fantastic card. Really easy to evo up to Ruby, but no, Gerald Green's really good. But in terms of like he's not as good as any of these that are ahead of him, just straight up. Shane Battier going into A tier. Really nice release, fantastic defender. As far as 3&D go, you cannot get much better. So Yanis. This is one where I am not the best at like using glitchy like hop steps, Euro steps and stuff. I could never get the best out of Yanis last year. I liked Yanis because he was just unbelievable stats wise, his opals and stuff, but I could never get the best out of Yanis. If this was just purely based on me, I'd have Yanis probably C. But all I'm saying is that I've seen guys use Yanis and use Yanis against me like he's an S tier player. He is just unbelievable. The fact is, even though I am not very good with Yanis, if you guys know how to use Yanis, he's probably somewhere in between these. He's so glitchy, so good. I'm going to have to put him in A tier. Just for the fact that he is one of the few players this year that I've just been unable to guard. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. This is the small forward tier list, the third of them so far this week. And we're going to be doing power forward tomorrow and centers the day after on Friday. So again, if you guys disagree with this, that's fine. Nobody's going to have the same list. Some of your favorite players might be lower on this list. Some of your favorite players might be on the list. I've definitely forgotten at least one player. But again, as always, these are my lists. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.